Are you thinking of owning every single luxury item there is? That's probably because you think that's how rich people think. How about I tell you that's a middle-class mindset, not a wealthy mindset? Which mindset nga ba is the best to adopt and apply when leveling up in life? Hello my lovely ladies, welcome to my channel. It's another week again, so we have another topic to ponder and learn or ignore in life. May maraming pagkakaiba ang mindset ng mga middle class sa mga wealthy family or wealthy people. If you've seen my past content talking about the social ranking we have in our country, you would know that for you to be considered rich in the Philippines, your household must earn 241,640 and above per month. These are actually quite low numbers kasi in reality, the very wealthy people are actually earning at least 1 million pesos a month. Like I said, there are many differences between the rich and the middle class when it comes to mindset and lifestyle. However, for the sake of leveling up, I will share with you 9 differences that resonate to most of us and that we can apply sa ating buhay. Number 1, the middle class live above their means. The rich live below their means. The middle class are too worried about looking rich, so they buy depreciating liabilities. They build big house through utang. They buy brand new car through utang, appliances, at kung ano-ano pa. Para lang talaga may pakita sa buong barangay na umasinso na nga sila. Yumayaman na nga talaga sila. Pero the rich live below their means. For example, they buy second-hand cars because they know on average a car depreciates 15 to 25% in the first year. So buying second-hand cars saves them money. Or another example, instead of buying expensive cars, they buy cheaper ones. Their mindset here is smart and not worry impressing other people. The rich buy assets and let the money make more money. Number 2, rich eat real food. Middle class eat fast foods. Rich people are aware that they need healthy body and mind to function well. That is why they invest in their health heavily. They consume real healthy foods like fruits and vegetables and good quality meat and fish. They even have a cook and nutritionist. Average people cannot afford to have a cook and nutritionist, pero hindi ito hadlang. You can be both. Make sure to consume fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. Also avoid any unhealthy snacks in between meals like sugary or oily foods or snacks. The poor and the middle class think that if they are always eating in a restaurant or if they're always eating in the fast food, that makes them look rich and that makes them feel like rich. However, the reality is any fast foods are unhealthy. Even if you eat in a restaurant, pero yung palaging choices mo ng pagkain ay palaging oily or sweet, yan hindi pa rin yan considered na healthy kahit nasa restaurant ka. Kasi even if you eat in a restaurant or pag palagi kang kumakain sa restaurant, it's still a bit tricky to consider na safe or healthy yung kinakain mo kasi hindi mo naman talaga alam kung paano ginawa yung food mo, anong mga ingredients ang nilagay doon, and if you also always choose oily food, meat, heavy food and all that, it's still not considered healthy, right? So you still have to make sure that you eat vegetables. I always I always say this, and I love vegetables, I love fruits. Mas mura pa yung vegetable. Pag nag-vegetable ka palagi, mas makasave ka pa, maging healthy ka pa, gaganda ka pa. That is why I'm always saying, eat more vegetables. Kasi yung oil is very bad for our health. And sugar is very bad for our health too. So if you're always snacking sugary stuff, if you're always drinking sugary stuff, again, it's not helping you. Number 3, the middle class worked to earn. The rich worked to learn. The middle class choose a high-paying job, even if they hate it. The rich choose the job that they are passionate about for the reason of learning from it. Then apply that knowledge to create a business or grow their business. Number 4, the middle class have things. The rich have money. Middle class get a loan to buy a house, get a loan to buy a car, spend their savings to buy designer stuff or gadgets, then sell them when they need money. Rich people have money in cash or in a bank account. They have emergency funds and they know they will be safe for as long as they know. Number 5, rich stick to their budget, middle class go over their budget. Rich knows that for them to stay at that level, they have to stick to their budget. Middle class go beyond their budget to show they are rich. They have more the needs to show and justify that, yes, look at me, I'm rich because I have this or I have that, or I'm doing this or I'm doing that. Or my party is always bonga, but little did we know that their account is always on negative. Number 6, rich encourage their kids to run a business. Middle class encourage their kids to be professionals. This idea became so clear to me after reading the book Rich Dad and Poor Dad. If you're thinking of getting wealthy, I recommend to read this book. It will give you much clarity and many aha moments. Wealthy people know that you will never be wealthy of a salary, so they encourage their kids to be business people rather than employees. Number 7, the middle class focus on saving. The rich focus on earning. I know saving is important too, but better than this is making more money. Because when you increase your income, you increase your saving too. Number 8, middle class underestimate their potential. Rich set huge goals. Middle class tend to think, I'm not good enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough time. But you have to remember, we have the same 24 hours a day, whether you are rich or poor. Rich people think out of the box. Wealthy people always have crazy and massive ideas and goals, and make time and energy to make this into reality. Number 9, the rich value time. The middle class value money. These people don't mind working longer hours to earn more, but the rich would use their money to buy time. Good example of this is when you hire or pay people to do the things that you feel are not helping you to get to your plans and goals. You feel that every time you do this, you're wasting time, and time is money. People ask, what is the meaning of wealth or success in life? First and foremost, we have to differentiate these two. They might sound similar, but they are completely different. I want to be as realistic as possible here. I don't want to romanticize these two words too much, which most of us do. We romanticize everything that we forgot to touch and face the reality of life. Kasi I believe we are too afraid of reality. However, for us to grow, we have to touch the ground. We have to be brave enough to face the reality. Actually, my lovely ladies and friends, your reality is not so scary as you might think. For me, the meaning of wealth is freedom. Freedom to pursue your passion. Freedom to manage your own time. Yung feeling na, oh, I don't feel like working today, and that's okay. freedom to eat whatever I desire, freedom to go wherever I want to go. And success is peace. When you are at peace with your true self, when you are living the life you always wanted, when you don't envy anyone anymore, and when you're happy and contented in life, that's success for me.